Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Demon. In today's video I want to talk about acid glow and his explanation of Prototype's blacklight and redlight virus, where he actually made a few mistakes in his video.
What is the Blacklight virus in Prototype? Why is it so dangerous, and why was it created? Before we get to that, we have to look at where it came from. The origins of this pathogen stem from the original virus called the red light virus.
Kindly allow me to correct you on that. It's not the red light virus. Actually, it's a variation of the blacklight virus. Here I will show you two statements from the game. It's found in the Web of Intrigue. This segment refers to Alex Mercer because we see the X1118 number. So as we can see, even Alex Mercer's virus is called still a variant of the blacklight virus. As we can see in the following memory, even Elizabeth's virus is still called a blacklight infection.
The first variant of the viral strand was the red light virus, codenamed DX-1118A. This took place in the artificial town called Hope, located in Idaho.
See this word, the Project Red Light, said by Commander Captain Cross, and also said by General Randall. In a memory during the current events of Prototype 1, when Elizabeth Green's virus has struck the entire city, or should we say the blacklight virus, that's when General Randall says the red light operation is over. As we can all see, the definition or the second definition of red light, it means a refusal or an order to stop an action. If you think about it, that makes sense because Blackwatch's original intent was to protect America from other biological attacks. And the second time it was used, it happened when Elizabeth Green literally attacked the entire city, so Randall and his Blackwatch forces had to drive her back and destroy her.
While Elizabeth's body was creating different strains of the virus, Pariah was the result of the virus bonding with the perfect body, not through any artificial means. It was simply born with the virus.
We actually have no idea what Pariah is, so you can't assume he was just born as the perfect human. Of course, if you want to make a new game or a story and you want to lead it in that direction, you can totally do that, but don't come and say that's a fact, because it isn't.
And so he released the virus upon Manhattan, but in doing so, it also infected his body. He started to change. The virus was a contagious agent that caused evolutionary chimeric mutations. It acted as a retrovirus, able to insert its own genetic code into the cells of the host. The next process would include replicating other segments of the organism's DNA. Because these changes are too drastic, most subjects would not survive due to massive organ failure and cell saturation. Alex Mercer's body did survive the infection. He was then given superhuman abilities in the process, able to shapeshift his appearance to male or female, transform parts of his body into bladed or hardened weapons. His durability, physical strength, reflexes, and speed were also increased. Any damaged tissue could regenerate very quickly.
You are entirely wrong, because the virus in Prototype 1 did not change Alex Mercer and give him super strength or other super abilities. Alex Mercer actually died either by the Blackwatch sands or the virus or both, and the virus just replicated his DNA and his DNA structure and everything, and it thought it was the real Alex Mercer. I mean, you had literally the text in front of you and you kept saying the wrong information. Please.
Alex Mercer was seen to have an enhanced form of vision, similar to thermal heat signatures. Other blacklight creatures could have developed another form of special vision.
There is actually no explanation as to why Zeus, its actual name, has a thermal vision, and we don't even know if the thermal vision is actually canon to the prototype lore.
The game was titled Prototype as it was a reference to Alex Mercer. He was the first of a model or species when it comes to the blacklight creatures.
You are partly wrong because Pariah exists long before Alex Mercer was born, and Macmillan was actually the one who said that both Zeus and Pariah are the same. One is natural and the other is artificial, made.
Genentech would make an attempt at stopping Alex Mercer by creating a new strain of the blacklight virus. The DX-1120 strain would create super soldiers, also known as decode soldiers.
It wasn't Genentech who have created the strain of the virus. It was actually Elizabeth Green, because she was a viral nexus and she was releasing numerous strains all over the time.
But by the end of the story, she gets injected by a parasite from Alex, but her body rejects it and forms the super or supreme hunter.
I am not saying you are wrong, but you also tell your audience the fact that there is actually many debates about the Supreme Hunter's origins. Some say the Supreme Hunter is that parasite, others say the Supreme Hunter was actually created by Elizabeth Green, others say that the Supreme Hunter is actually none other than Pariah.
Mercer was working on a plan to create more evolved creatures like him. Alex ends up capturing the daughter of James, believing she'll become the mother of the new world. This is because her DNA is resilient to the virus.
Alex Mercer in Prototype 2 was basically Darkseid, but with the Blacklight virus powers. So Alex Mercer wanted to create this world where everyone has the same thoughts. So basically, he would have enslaved all of humanity through Heller's daughter.
The story in Prototype 2 also mentioned something about white light. It was intended to be a cure, but when Alex Mercer's blood tainted it, it would turn any blacklight creature into an evolved form, just like him.
The tainted white light virus doesn't affect only the blacklight creatures, it affects every living thing, and then it turns them into a blacklight creature or an evolved.
All he wanted was to find his daughter, and Alex had that information. After he consumed Alex's body, he became more powerful and used his tendrils to absorb other creatures across the city.
Well, that was all for today. Thank you for watching this video and see you the next time. Goodbye.